I will start sharing the screen. Please raise your hand if you would like to read it. Yeah. Okay. Harita Mataji will go first, and then next Vrinda want to read, and then later we will give other devotees who want to read.
Yeah, sure, Mataji.
Yeah.
Hare Krishna,
Start,
dear
Mataji.
devotees. Wish you all a happy Pandava Nirjala Ekadasi. Mataji, can you please move a little bit, Mataji?
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure, Mataji. I was keeping the name of the Ekadasi. Yeah, go ahead, Mataji.
Yeah, sure. Thank you. During the hottest season, northern hemisphere, if one can perform a upavasa without water, one is performing a great feat. One may take only charanamrita and achamana water. Bhima requested one rata day by which he could obtain the fruits of all the other days of rata that he was incapable of observing. Vyasadeva advised him to follow this difficult rata. One should worship the Lord in the evening by bathing him in milk. On the Dwadashi, one should give full pots of water to Brahmanas and feed them before breaking one's fast. Some संवत्सरस्य या मध्ये एकादशो भवन्ति हि तसं फलम् अवाप्नोति पुत्रमेना अत्र संशयः इति मां केशव परः साङ्खचक्रगदाधरः. Haribhakti Vilasa 1525 from Padma Purana Vyasadeva. O son, Lord Keshava, who holds the club, disc, conch, and lotus flower in his hand, personally told that all of the merit achieved by fasting on whatever Ekadashis fall in 1 year can be attained by fasting on this one Ekadashi, Nirjala Ekadashi. Of this, there is no doubt. आत्मद्रोहाः कृतस्तेस्तु येर्एषा न हि उपोसिता पापात्मनो दुराचारा दुष्टास्ते न अत्र संशयः. Haribhakti Vilasa 1533 from Padma Purana. Vyasadeva speaks to Bhimasena. Anyone who does not fast on this particular Ekadashi, Nirjala Ekadashi, they should be understood to be sinful, corrupted, and suicidal persons without a doubt.
Thank you, Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
Vrinda will read, and then I will give the next raise. Yeah.
The story of the Pandava Nirjala Ekadashi. Once Bhimasena, the younger brother of Maharaj Yudhishthira, asked the great sage Srila Vyasadeva, the grandfather of the Pandavas, if it is possible to return to the spiritual world without having observed all the rules and regulations of the Ekadashi fast, Vimasena then spoke as follows. O greatly intelligent and learned grandfather, my brother Yudhishthira, my dear mother Kunti, and my beloved wife Draupadi, as well as Arjuna, Nakula, and Sahadeva, fast completely on each Ekadashi and strictly follow all the rules, guidelines, and regulative injunctions of that sacred day.
Thank you, Vrinda. Now, the next hand, Ankita Mataji, please go ahead.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Being very religious, they always tell me that I should also fast on that day too. But oh, learned grandfather, I tell them I cannot live without eating because as the son of Vyasadeva, Samana Prana, the digestive air, hunger is unbearable to me. I can give widely in charity and worship Lord Keshava properly with all manner of wonderful upacharas items, but I cannot be asked to fast on Ekadashi. Please tell me how I can obtain the same merits result without fasting. Hearing these words, the grandsire of Bhima, Srila Vyasadeva, said, "If you want to go to the heavenly planets and avoid the hellish planets, you should indeed observe a fast on both the light and dark Ekadashis."
Thank you,
Bhima
Mataji.
replied,
Thank you, Mataji. Sudhakar Prabhu, please go ahead. Bhima replied.
Bhima replied, okay. Bhima replied, "O great saintly intelligent grandfather, please listen to my plea. Of greatest of Munis, since I cannot live if I eat only once in a day, how I can how can I possibly live if I fast completely? Within my stomach burns a special fire named Vrika, the fire of digestion. Agni, the fire god, descends from Lord Vishnu through Brahma, from Brahma to Angirasa, from Angirasa to Brihaspati, and from Brihaspati to Samyu, who was the Agni's father. He is the gatekeeper in charge of Nairithi, the southeastern direction. He is one of the 8 material elements, and Parikshit Maharaja is very expert at examining things. He explained Maharaja Shibi once by tuning into the dove. For further information on this incident, see Sri Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhu Srimad Bhagavatam commentary to 1.12 to 20 purport.
Thank you, Prabhuji.
Continue.
Kalpagavalli Mataji. Thank you,
Hare
Prabhuji.
Krishna, Mataji.
Yeah. Go ahead, Mataji.
Agni is divided into 3 categories. Davagni, the fire in wood. Jadaragni, the fire in the digestion, in the stomach. And Vadagni, the fire that creates fog when hot and cold streams mix in, for example, the ocean. Another name for the fire of digestion is Pika. It is this powerful fire that resided in Bhima's stomach. Only when I eat to my full satisfaction does the fire in my stomach become satisfied. O great sage, I might possibly be able to fast only once, for I beg you that you tell me the of an Ekadasi that is worthy of my fasting, and that includes all other Ekadasis. I shall faithfully observe that fast and hopefully still become eligible for liberations, please.
Thank you, Mataji.
Thank you,
Mataji.
Mataji.
Deb, I don't know how to say that name. Please go ahead, Mataji.
Thank you, Mataji. Srila Vyasadeva replied, "O king, you have heard from me about the various kinds of occupational duties, such as elaborate Vedic ceremonies and pujas. In the Kali Yuga, however, no one will be able to observe all these occupational and functional duties properly. I shall therefore tell you how, at practically no expense, one can endure some small austerity and achieve the greatest benefit and resultant happiness. The essence of what is written in the Vedic literatures, known as the Puranas, is that one should not eat on either the dark or light fortnight Ekadashis. Hare Krishna.
Yeah, thank you, Mataji. Anybody raised hand? Anybody want to read? Who did not get a chance? Okay. As stated in Srimad Bhagavatam, you can raise your hand. When you raise your hand, I'll stop. Mahabhagavat Purana 12, 13, 12, and 15. The Bhagavat Purana itself is the essence of cream of all Vedanta philosophy, Sara Vedanta Saram. And the Srimad Bhagavatam is uniquely message is that of full surrender to Lord Krishna and the rendering of loving devotional service to him. Observing Ekadasi strictly is a great aid in that process. And here Srila Vyasadeva is simply stressing to Bhima the importance of Ekadasi Vrata. Nandapriya Mataji, please go ahead.
Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna. One who fasts on Ekadashi saved from going to the hellish planets. Hearing Srila Vyasadeva's words, the son of Vayu, Bhimasena, the strongest of all warriors, became frightened and began to shake like a leaf on a banyan tree in a strong wind. The frightened Bhimasena then said, "Oh, grandfather, what should I do? I completely unable and ill equipped to fast twice in a month throughout the year. Please tell me of the one fasting day that will bestow the greatest benefit upon me." Vyasadeva replied, "Without drinking even water, you should fast on the Ekadashi that occurs during the light fortnight of the month of Jeshta, May to June, when the sun travels in the sign of Taurus, Vrishabha, and Gemini, Mithun. According to learned personalities, on this day one may bathe and perform an achamana for Pratiprokshana purification, but while performing Achamana, one may drink only that amount of water equal to a drop of gold, or that amount it takes to immerse a single mustard seed. Only this amount of water should be placed in the right palm for sipping, which one should form to resemble a cow's ear. If one drinks more water than this, he might as well have drunk wine despite the soaring heat of summer in the northern hemisphere and cold in the southern hemisphere. One must certainly not eat anything, for if he does so, he breaks his fast."
Thank you, Mataji. Anybody would like to read who did not get a chance, or else if somebody can read who also got a chance, if nobody is reading. Okay, you can read. Please read.
Mataji,
One must certainly
Yes, Mataji?
not eat.
shall I read, Mataji?
Yeah, go ahead, Mataji. This one.
One must
Speak it
certainly
fast.
not eat anything, for if he does so, he breaks his fast. The rigid fast is in effect from sunrise on the Ekadasi day to sunrise on the Divadesi day. If a person endeavors to observe this great fast very strictly, he easily achieves the result of observing all 24 other Ekadasi fasts throughout the throughout the throughout the entire year. On Devadasi, the devotee should bathe early in the morning. Then, according to the prescribed rules, guidelines, and regulative injunctions, and of course, depending upon his ability, he should give some gold and water to worthy brahmanas. Finally, he should cheerfully honor prasadam with the brahmana of Bhimasena, one who can fast on this special Ekadasi in this manner reaps the benefit of having fasted on every Ekadasi during the year. There is no doubt of this, nor should there be. O
Thank
Bhima,
you,
now hear
Mataji.
the
Thank you, Mataji.
thank
Sorry,
you.
Nandapriya Mataji, I by mistake lowered your hand. And next, Dev Mataji. Nandapriya Mataji?
Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Yeah.
Oh, Bhima, now hear the specific merit one gets by fasting on this Ekadashi. The Supreme Lord Keshava, who holds a conch, discus, club, and lotus, personally told me everyone should take shelter of me and follow my instructions. Then he told me that one who fasts on this Ekadashi without taking even drinking water or eating becomes free of all sinful reactions, and that one who observes the difficult Nirjala fast on Jeshta Shukla Ekadashi truly reaps the benefit of all other Ekadashi fasts. Shall I continue, Mataji?
Yeah, I will give the chance to Dev Mataji.
Thank you,
Mataji, sir,
Mataji.
okay? Yeah. Go ahead, Mataji.
Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Yeah, you can read little more. Last time you read very less. You can read little more, Mataji. Go ahead.
Thank you, Mataji. O
Yeah.
Bhimasena, in the Kali Yuga, the age of quarrel and hypocrisy, when all the principles of the Vedas will have been destroyed and greatly minimized, and when there will be no proper charity or observance of the ancient Vedic principles and ceremonies, how will there be any means of purifying the self? But there is the opportunity to fast on Ekadashi and become free of all one's past sins. O son of Vayu, what more can I say to you? You should not eat during the Ekadashi that occur during the dark and light fortnights, and you should even give up drinking water. Nir, no jal, equals water. On the particularly auspicious Ekadashi of the Jesta Shukla Ekadashi. O Vikradara, ferocious eater, whoever fasts on this Ekadashi receives the merits of bathing in all the places of pilgrimage, giving all kinds of charities to worthy persons, and fasting on all the dark and light Ekadashis throughout the year in one go. Of this there is no doubt. Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Mataji, Vrinda, go ahead. Oh, tiger.
Okay. O tiger, among men whoever fasts on this Ekadashi thoroughly becomes a great person and achieves all manner of opulence and wealth, great strength and health. And at the fearful moment of death, the terrible Yamadutas, whose complexions are yellow and black, who are brandish huge masses and twirl mystic pasha ropes in the air, forbidding their victims, will refuse to approach him. Rather, such a faithful soul will at once be taken to the supreme abode of Lord Vishnu by the Vishnu Dutas, who transcendently beautiful forms are clothed in gorgeous yellowish garments, and who each hold a disc, club, conch, and lotus in their 4 hands. Resembling Lord Vishnu, it is to gain all these benefits that one should certainly fast on this very auspicious and important Ekadashi, even from water. When the Pandavas heard about the benefits to be gained by following Jayanti Sukla Ekadashi, they resolved to observe it exactly as their grandfather Srila Vyasadeva had explained it to their brother Bhimasena. All the Pandavas observed it by refraining from eating or drinking anything, and thus this day is known as Pandava Nirjala Dwadashi. Technically, it is a Dwadashi.
Thank you, Vrinda. Anybody would like to read, even if you read? Sudhakar Prabhu, you want to go ahead?
Okay, Mataji.
Go ahead, Prabhuji.
Srila Vyasadeva continued, O Bhimasen, therefore you should observe this important fast to remove all your past sinful reactions. You should pray to the Supreme Personality of the Godhead, Lord Sri Krishna, in this way making your Sankalpa declaration. O Lord of all the Devas, that is demigods, O Supreme Personality of the Godhead, today I shall observe Ekadasi without taking any water. O unlimited Anantadev, I shall break fast on the next day, Dwadashi. Should I continue or the devotees will take it?
Continue, Prabhuji, because everybody took the turn.
Okay. Thereafter, to remove all his sins, the devotee should honor this Ekadasi fast with full faith in the Lord and with full control over his senses. Whether his sins are equal in volume to Mount Sumeru or to the Mandarachala hill, if he or she observes this Ekadasi, the sins that have been accumulated all becomes nullified and are burnt to ashes. Such is the great power of this Ekadashi.
Mataji, can I go ahead?
Yeah, Mataji, please go ahead.
Yeah. O best of human beings, although a person should also give water and cows in charity during this Ekadashi, if for some reason or other he cannot, then he should give a qualified Brahmana some cloth or a pot filled with water. Indeed, the merit achieved by giving water alone equals that gained by giving gold 10 million times a day. O Bhima, Lord Sri Krishna has said that whoever observes this Ekadashi should take a holy bath, give charity to a worthy person, chant the Lord's holy names on a japamala, and perform some kind of recommended sacrifice. For by doing these things on this day, one receives imperishable benefits. There is no need to perform any other kind of religious duty. Observance of this Ekadashi fast alone promotes one to the supreme abode of Sri Vishnu. O best of Gurus, if one donates gold, cloth, or anything else on this day, the merit one obtains is imperishable.
Thank you, Mataji. Kalpagavalli, Mataji. Go ahead, Mataji.
Remember, am I audible, Mataji?
Yes, Mataji. Go ahead.
Hare Krishna. Remember, whoever eats any grains on Ekadasi becomes contaminated by sin and verily eats only sin. The effect is 1 minute, Mataji, 1 minute. In effect, he has already become a dog eater, and after that, he suffers a hellish existence. But he who observes this sacred Jeshta Shukla Ekadasi and gives something in charity certainly achieves liberation from the cycle of repeated birth and death and attains to the supreme abode. Observing this Ekadasi, which is merged with Dvadasi, frees one from the horrible sin of killing a Brahmana, drinking liquor and wine, becoming envious of one's spiritual master and ignoring his instructions and continually telling lies. Furthermore, O best of beings, Jivotama, any man or woman who observes this fast properly and worships the Supreme Lord uh, Je- Jalashashi, who sleeps Jalashayi on the water and who on the next day satisfies a qualified Brahmana with nice sweets and a donation of cows and money. Such a person certainly pleases the Supreme Lord Vasudeva, so much so that 100 previous generation in his family undoubtedly go to the Supreme Lord's abode, and even though they may have been very sinful, bad character, and a guilt of suicide, etc. Indeed, one who observes the amazing fast Ekadasi rides on a glorious celestial airplane, Vimana, to his Lord's abode. Shall I continue, Mataji?
Thank you, Mataji. Nandapriya Mataji will read. Nandapriya Mataji.
Thank
One day. I'll pull it up, Mataji.
Yeah.
Sorry, one who. Go ahead, Mataji.
One who on this day gives a Brahmana a water pot, an umbrella, or shoes surely goes to the heavenly planets. Indeed, he who simply hears these glories also attains to the transcendental abode of the Supreme Lord Sri Vishnu. Whoever performs the Shraddha ceremony to the forefathers on the dark moon day called Amavasya, particularly if it occurs at the time of a solar eclipse, undoubtedly achieves great merit. But this same merit is achieved by him who simply hears this sacred narration. So powerful and so dear to the Lord is this Ekadashi. One should clean his teeth properly and without eating or drinking observe this Ekadashi to please the Supreme Lord Keshava. On the day after Ekadashi, one should worship the Supreme Personality of Godhead in his form as Trivikrama by offering him water, flowers, incense, and a brightly burning lamp. Then the devotee should pray from the heart, O God of gods, O deliverer of everyone, O Rishikesha, master of the senses, kindly bestow upon me the gift of liberation. Though I can offer you nothing greater than this humble pot filled with water, then the
Thank you,
devotee should
Mataji.
donate the water pot to a Brahmana. Thank you, Mataji.
Thank you, Mataji. Dev Mataji, please go ahead.
Thank you, Mataji. O Bhimasena, after this Ekadashi fast and donating the recommended items according to his ability, the devotee should feed brahmanas and thereafter honor prasadam silently. Srila Vyasadeva concluded, I strongly urge you to fast on this auspicious, purifying, sin-devouring Dwadashi in just the way I have outlined. Thus you will be completely freed of all sins and reach the supreme abode. Thus ends the narration of the glories of the Jyeshta Shukla Ekadashi or Bhimasheni Nirjala Ekadashi from the Brahma Vaivarta Pura. Hare Krishna.
Thank you,
Thank you.
Mataji. Thank you, everyone, for joining and reading Ekadasi Madhya and for joining for the class. I would like to offer my obeisances to all of you. Vanchakalpatarubhyasya kripa sindhu vyevacha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namah ananta koti vaishnav vrind ki jai Srila Prabhupada ki jai assembled devotees ki jai Ekadasi ki jai.
Jai.
Thank you,
Jai.
everyone. Happy Ekadasi. Hari Hari.
Thank you, Mataji.